Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Pass to Bryant. Jacks up a three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
There's the pick. Six to shoot. Here's Zizic. Rebound by Larkin.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Oturu. It's blocked. On the wing, Bellinelli. The three. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Larkin. There's a screen by Willis. Into the lane. Nice shot by Larkin.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Pass to Bellinelli. Lets it go. Oturu with the rebound. Here's Larkin. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And here is Bellinelli. Lets it go with a 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Larkin looking it over. Sinks the triple. Larkin's got 5.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
To the inside. Zizic. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Bryant. Pass to Larkin. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. He has 7.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Here's Zizic. Here's Courtney. Still scoreless.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Larkin. 7 points in the game. And it's Bryant missing. Here's Courtney. There's the 3. And Willis pulls it down. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Courtney. Driving inside. Missed inside. Here's Larkin. Pass to Dozier. Here's Larkin. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Larkin.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Courtney. Off target from 3-point range. Down low. Pulls up. Bobois trying to get open. Nice touch on the bank shot.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
The shot's good from Zizic.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Pass to Smits. They swipe it. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Morgan. Six on the shot clock. For 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Thompson looking for an opening. Good on the 3-point shot.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense. There's
1:59 left here in the first quarter. 14 feet away. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Here's the three. And no good that time. Outside Holiday. Out to the right wing. Here's Morgan. Hasn't made one yet. Launches a three. The shot missing. Thompson outside. It's good from the top of the key.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Thompson with it. Bobo outside. Here's the screen. Releases. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
The defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Morgan can't hit it. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Thompson. Drives to the hoop. To the wing right side. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots. No good there off the double clutch. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
From 18 feet away, the first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Leading by 10. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
That three off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Bobo. Lets the three fly. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Shoots from 14. He shoots again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's Morgan. Outside Holiday. Puts up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holiday's got 5 now.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
To the paint. Off on the layup. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Hackett. Off target from outside.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Thompson outside. Tries it from the top of the key. Bucket is good. 8 points for him.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Here's Morgan. No good on the triple. Now Thompson. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the 3 ball is good.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Holiday surveying the floor. Over to the wing. Here's Hackett. Connects from 3-point range.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Here's Thompson. And he makes good on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. On the wing, Holiday. The baseline J off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Clyburn. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Larkin. 10 points for him. Puts up a deep 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Larkin's got 13.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Dozier. Here's Oturu. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Larkin. Off target with his 3.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Clyburn. Oturu with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
There's a screen. Here's Larkin. And the 3 off target. Inside. Pass to coordinate. Fires from deep. Drops in the tray.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Here's Larkin. Shoots. Here's Oturu. Now here's Willis. Here's Larkin. He's got 13. Shot from the wing. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. There's the triple. No good from Courtney.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Larkin. There's the drive. Yep, that one goes in there. Larkin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
No good from Courtney.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Got a piece of it to the left side wing. Pass to Larkin. Releases. And it's Zizic with the rebound. .54 seconds left in the first half of the game. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Has to coordinate. Over Bryant. Nice form on the 20-footer. Courtney's got his second bucket of the night. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Larkin. 18 points for him. And here is Bryant. Fires for 3. Larkin can't get it to go. Bellinelli with the 3, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
That'll do it for the first half. Leading by 10. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Clyburn offline with his 3. Pass to Bryant. Now here's Willis. Still without a basket. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Here's Courtney. They set the pick. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Courtney's got his 3rd basket of the night. Pass to Bryant. Now Willis. Here's Larkin. To Willis. Goes up from the top of the key. And that one drops for him. Willis has got his first points of the night. Here's Courtney. He's got 7. Pass to Bellinelli. From downtown. And Willis pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Offensive rebound. The 3 from Bryant. Hands it from downtown. Bryant got 6 here in this quarter.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Here's Courtney. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside. Courtney's got 10.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Pass to Bryant. Here's Oturu. Here's Larkin. He's got 18. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Courtney. He's got 10. Puts up a deep three. And Willis pulls it down. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Bellinelli with the three, and it's Smith with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Morgan. Shoots the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morgan's got 6. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Bobois outside. There's the screen. From deep. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 11.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Now here's Thompson. Bobois, that's good. Bobois got his second bucket tonight.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Here's Morgan. He has 6. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Morgan's got 6 points in the quarter. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Now here's Thompson. Out to the wing. Here's Nora. No good on the three. Here's Hackett. His three-pointer's off the mark. The three from Bobois. The offensive rebound. Launches it from deep. No good that time.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
There's the pick. Here's Hackett. And a miss there on the triple. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And he gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here is Holiday. He has 5. No good with the triple. There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Pass to Nora. Releases from 15. That one doesn't drop.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And he gets the bucket.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Pass to Thompson. 1:22 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Thompson. From outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got his third bucket of the night.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Holiday with the three. And it's Smith with the rebound.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lots of room. Good. He hits the jump shot. He's got 15.
And, yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Here's Larkin. Outside, Bryant. Bangs home the trifecta.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first free throw is good. He's off on the second.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Oturu with the rebound. Here's Larkin. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. From deep, Bryant. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. On the wing, Holiday. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss those very often. Even from deep, the D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Outside, Willis. To the middle. Here's Dozier. That one goes. Count it.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Outside, Holiday. Lets it fly. And Willis pulls it down.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Pass to Larkin. And he banks in the layup. Larkin's got 20.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Right side Holiday. Wide open look. And he hits the jump shot. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Larkin. Pass to Dozier. Here's Oturu. They set the pick. Here's Larkin. The kick out to Bryant. Fires the three. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Outside Holiday. It doesn't go for him. Here's Larkin. And it's Bryant in the corner. A 3-ball. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
For the 3. No good that time.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Here's Larkin. A 3-pointer off the mark. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Can't connect from long distance.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing this second half in the mud.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
The tray. Another miss by Holiday.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
The 3 from Bryant slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
To the wing on the left. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Dozier. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Pass to Larkin. Back to Bryant. Buries it from 3-point range. Bryant got 24 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
From past the arc. That one misses. And the ball goes out of play, unable to keep it in. Here's Larkin. Launches from deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Larkin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Here's Courtney over Bryant. Courtney can't get it to go.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Larkin from outside off the mark. From deep three-point territory. And Willis pulls it down.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Here's Larkin. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Here's Courtney. And nothing is falling for him right now. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Lets it go from deep. Nice shot by Larkin.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Fires from way outside.
Oh, man. Talk about finding change in the couch.
Yeah.
How do you get that?
Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. From deep three-point land. Oturu with the rebound. Here's Larkin. And so the home crowd treated to a win. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't a great big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals.